G'day fellas and welcome to A Casted Game. Spawning in on the west side of the map, playing as the Russ in the color blue, it is the one, the only, the Viper. And damn, isn't he looking good? This is King of the Hill, and he is definitely looking to be king right now because he has got himself an absolutely beautiful hunting cabin. Not putting it in the corner though. A little bit of a mistake coming out from the goat himself. 25 gold a minute ain't going to be too bad, but he could have got for like a 45 gold a minute down here. Trust me, that thing is absolutely wild if you do that. But now up towards the north, he's going to be fighting up against his enemy. For anybody unfamiliar with his enemy, let me introduce him for you. This is Puppy Paw. He is on the color red, and he is playing as the Chinese. He has opened up with a double scout opening as well. So both players going for a bit of a double scout opening here. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this game goes. As you guys are aware, I'm a Viper fan, but if there's a civilization I like, it is going to be the Chinese. This map, it is going to be on the King of the Hill. And we'll take a look at how it spawned out, because this is typically a map that is going to be a little bit more difficult to play for those boomers. So, as an example, Puppy Paw, I can guarantee you he's feeling like a little bit of a 2 town center Song Dynasty play here. But the difficult thing is, if you do go for that 2 town center Song Dynasty play, that the issue that you're going to have is whether your enemy will look to try and take this hill, and they'll take the sacred site on top of it. And you're going to have only a little bit of time to react to that, because that's going to be coming out at like 11, 12 minutes. They'll be capturing that. Basically gives you to like 22 minutes, 23 minutes at most to actually respond to that. That depends on the haste of your enemy, because by all means, there's no reason why we couldn't see the same sort of thing coming out from Viper here. But, going into a 2 town center play, we did, no spoilers for that last game, but we saw Viper go for a 2 town center play on the Holy Roman Empire. So do we potentially see him do something similar here today? That is going to be the question. Going for an early wheelbarrow, so it doesn't seem likely at this point that he would be going for it. But now coming back to the base, you can see he's bringing back a sheep with him. Scout gonna be what's the word? It's like it's got an injury to its leg. It's gonna be hodling, I want to say, not hodling. I don't know. It's the COVID brain fog that is that's getting me. I apologize. I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it, boys. I just can't think of it, and girls and MPs. But we'll take a look over at Puppy Paw, see what he is up to. Oh, Puppy Paw, he's done the trick. I'm so glad to see that this is starting to take over. So this is what you do in the early game. This is such a smart move. For anybody who missed it, the reason why he's got 72 wood right now is this big battle in the middle continues. You can see Puppy Paw working his way back towards this. He's actually got the double scouts out, going to be able to take it. So let's just talk a little bit about this. This is super smart. 72 wood. How did he get 72 wood? He sends all of his villagers over to cut this straggler tree. You can see they gather it. And instead of heading back to the town center, what he does is he then gets them to make the mill, and he supervises the mill with the imperial official while it's still under construction. All the villagers then drop their wood at the mill, and as a result, now congratulations, you don't have 60 wood, you've got 72 wood. And it's a little thing, but it really can make the difference. And you can do this with gold. I like to do it with gold, because then you go from 50 gold up to 122 gold. And you guys know what that means, right? 122 gold. You only need 2 trips from the mill with 40 collection on that bad boy. So that is very, very nice for the opening here. But now we're going to see him move out. He's already got the wood for the lumber camp. I love it, Puppy Paw. I think this is so creative. Such a smart move. And now going to be able to age up. You can see Viper already reaching the next age. Oh my lord, that is a quick age up. Golden Gate. Is he going to be going to buy some stone? Let's see what he does with it. He should have bought the stone already. In fact, he's got the tickets for it. He doesn't even need to. That's if he's adding the second town center, but he might not be thinking about that. Now moving out to the middle of the map, I think he might be going for a bit of an early boar. Indeed, that is going to be the case, and you can now see Puppy Paw heading up towards this position. He knows that Viper might be thinking about it. Yet to spot out those villagers. He's going to be chasing. Oh my lord, he was chasing the scout, but now the scout could be turning around. Puppy Paw, all of a sudden, he's going to be looking to cause a little bit of havoc. Does he go for it? I don't think he's going to go for it. Now we see Viper looking to pull it up towards the north. He's going to be pulling it over. Oh, if he does that. Oh, if he does that, he's so smart. Now going to be coming around. You've got to be careful. He's leashed it all the way to here. Oh my god, it's beautiful. The ultimate leash coming out from Viper. Now going to be taking it out. You can see the scout going to be running in to try and take out the scout of Viper. Unfortunately, not going to have a lot of luck. Oh no, villager. Oh no, villager. Oh no, villager. Viper turns around. He's going to say, you know what, mate? You want to fight? Let's do it. Villager tries its best to escape it. Now it goes down. Unfortunately, scout going to pay for it with its life. Viper loses a villager. Scout is lost by Puppy Paw. Which one would you rather be? Probably Puppy Paw in this position. That is, it's always nice taking out a villager of your opponent. We'll take a look at Puppy Paw's base building. Oh, I don't know how I feel about it, but this is the consequence of playing China on this map. You do not always have a mill and a lumber camp that are going to be close together. Unless you get berry spawn at the back, it's not going to be decent. So you can see that we've got a berry spawn here over on this side. So as an example, if Puppy Paw was over here, he would have been able to mill here, lumber camp here, and then put the Imperial Academy in the middle. But unfortunately, he doesn't have the distance. You can... Oh, does he not get either of those? Oh my god, he doesn't get either of those. There's smack bang in between. Oh, that's terrible. Imperial Academy, it's so important in these early stages of the game. If you want to build up that tax number, you can see right here, you know, that mill would be on 36 tax right now. It would really change the way that Puppy Paw can play. But now we see back towards the base of Viper. He's just playing the standard, looking to wall it up, looking to just play one base here, not going to be opening up with any crazy 2 town centers despite getting that landmark up so quick and getting those tickets rolling already. You can see he's up to 2 tickets already. He's going to be getting the double broadaxe in. So we might even see, do I dare say it, the Guz build? Do we potentially see the Guz build coming out for him? And I like the way the Viper's on the boar and on the deer. Get on the deers, mate. Get on the deers. And now down towards the south. There's so many references to Australian Age of Empires 4 that I've just made. You know, the Guz build from Iaguas. Get on the deers. You know, a classic meme from Hut. Because, you know, when he pioneered that build order that he did with the professional scouts, you know, that was a big meme in his chat. Get on the deers. Because in Australia we have a remix from one of our political our premiers when COVID had happened. You know, somebody asked him, like, what are your plans for this weekend? And he said, oh, you know, I'd like to get on the beers, which in Australia means, you know, getting drunk. That's what I want to do. But obviously, you know, as a politician, that's not something that you want to do. But the best part about it was just the way he looked into a void. It was like he had a 1,000-mile stare, but it was like of romance. He's like, oh, wouldn't mind getting on the beers. And he's just thinking, he's dreaming. And then that spawned so many remixes. Get on the beers, and of course, get on the beers, get on the deers. Rhymes nice and close. So that's essentially it, why we see Viper getting on the deers up here. And now Puppy Paw doing what a Puppy Paw loves to do. He is being cheeky. He is being creepy. He is starting up the outpost. And it's... Oh, my lord, that outpost is going to just absolutely hurt Viper now. He is... This is so smart. I love it. It's incredibly disruptive. This is... I think that's the best word for it. Disruptive. It causes so much havoc right over here now for Viper, because Puppy Paw, he can just walk away. He doesn't have to do anything. You know, he is now all of a sudden 1,300 food, that's gone. 300 food gone. 300 food gone. And we can see that outpost going to be firing down on the hunting cabin. If those villagers even move in this direction, they will get fired at automatically. We've got the wall that's come up. Second town center going down in the base here for Puppy Paw. He is looking pretty good. Going to be going into that Song Dynasty 2 town center play. About 8 minutes it comes through, so not a bad little timing there for him. And I got to say, I love this. I think it's so smart. You know, I'm really going to start implementing this into my Chinese play. Just random towers at stupid locations just to annoy enemy players. It's like, it creates so much of a response that your enemy now has to do. Because you think about it, you're only paying 100 wood for a tower, and you can see right there the villager, just as it's trying to drop back. Look at the freaking range on that. And Viper now has to fall back. He's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I've got this beautiful little spot, but you know, it's the consequence of not walling more aggressive enough. Puppy Paw has taken advantage of that. The Viper could have come in with some sort of stupid wall, but then you know, every single game you're going to come across with a wall that comes out looking like something out of the Brady Bunch. Out of the Brady Bunch. I was thinking like more... Who was that guy? Frankenstein? Like something out of Frankenstein. But then even then, like, can Puppy Paw not look to put an outpost up here? Actually, that's probably more than the tiles of range here. I think it just comes down to, you know, Viper just sort of making a little bit of a misplay here and not giving enough appreciation. You know, like an extra 15 wood on that wall probably would have extended it out around here and prevented that from coming down. And now he really pays for it. Has to go over to berries. Not going to be utilizing that to maximum effect. And we can see Puppy Paw, so we get a maximum effect over here in the base. Just going to be pumping away on that mill. No one's supervising that mill though. Puppy Paw, a little bit of a mistake right there. He's got 2 Imperial officials. We can see them just gathering up over here, but those knights in the back of the base, we don't see any walls up for Puppy Paw. This could be spoiling bad. And now the walls come in, but oh my lord, I don't know why this happens. I got no idea how they managed to get through that gap. You can see it's a pillar, and technically you can cancel that pillar and still units can't get through. But now Chokanoo going to be coming out, heading towards that town center. Looks like the Chokanoo going to be underneath the safety of that town center and starting to look good. You hear that beautiful sound. I love it. The there is not, as a Chinese player, there is nothing more beautiful than that sound, beautiful sound. I feel like, you know, you got a wall up here, but I reckon he's still going to be able to get through. Actually, I think, can he get through there? I wouldn't be surprised. That might be a straggler, because you can see there are multiple stragglers around here. And I got to say, I love the new King of the Hill. It is absolutely beautiful. It is the way that it should be. And now we see that these knights have unfortunately found themselves, or knights and scout, locked in. You're not in here with me, or I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me. That old classic. But now back towards the base of Viper, we can see that siege engineering has come through. +1 ranged armor going to be coming through. +1 ranged attack probably going to be coming through. And Viper looking to play this timing. So no castle age timings at all going to be taken out in this position. He's just looking to play it in the second age, and it's kind of ballsy. I do like it. I think it's the right play up against a Song Dynasty play, but one of the things to remember is you're going up against China, and China have got those Chokunu. That is where it's going to get difficult, because if you want to try and go toe-to-toe with China in the second age, well, they will almost always beat you, because it is impossible to counter these Chokunu effectively without men-at-arms. Men-at-arms really make the difference, because the men-at-arms get up to, you know, that 4 armor. You can do it with knights as well, but knights, obviously, they're an expensive unit. You don't get as much bang for your buck with them. You can try and get horsemen going, but once those Chokunu numbers are up very high, and now we can see Viper going to be able to clean up this position up towards the north. And you know what? I think this might have been part of the reason why he actually anchors towards the second age a bit more. Is he's looking to clean this out, and now those villagers are going to be able to move back towards this position, but he can't do it until this tower is down, because if this tower is up, then all Puppy Paw is going to do is just retarget them on the villagers, and there are a lot of low health villagers in here that are one shot away from being killed. Chokunu now going to move out. We can see that they did manage to break through the wall, so they're going to be able to escape to safety, but the scout going to be stuck here behind enemy lines. He's going to be able to find his way back around eventually, I suspect. But he'll just be sitting back here for now. I think he's outside of Viper's line of sight, no, or rather Puppy Paw's line of sight. But a lot of villagers here on gold. And you know what that indicates? That indicates that we have got a castle age timing looked for right now by Puppy Paw. A villager count at the moment indicates that Viper is sitting on 37 villagers, Puppy Paw on 58 villagers, 59 villagers now. So more than 20 villagers difference between these two. But Viper going up to the next stage, and oh my god, the high trade house for Viper. Okay, Viper. All right, I take it back. That wasn't a mistake, my friend. You have done the right thing. You have done the right thing by yourself and by the good... Oh my god, this is going to be so juicy. I would be almost tempted to delete this hunting cabin, because it might be eating away. I think it's eating away from the high trade house's potential here. But let's look to see how much it is. I'm going with 347. Let's go with that. 347. A Viper's dream high trade house right now. Oh my god, let's have a look at it. 295. Oh my lord, it's 3 relics, baby. That oh Viper, how do you do? I am a Viper fanboy, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I'm a Viper. I am a Viper fanboy. What is this high trade house? This is one of the most beautiful pieces. It looks like this is out of Forest Nothing, honestly. I can't believe it. What a smart move from Viper. I really, really can't believe how smart that is. Oh my lord. And now looking to take control of the center of the map. You can see those emplacements going to be coming up. The spring emplacement going to be the first one going to be coming through here. Viper looking to take control. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is so smart from Viper. Oh gosh, I never predicted that. I thought, why are you leaving that open, you dickhead? You know, it's such a great spot for your hunting cabin. What are you doing, mate? There you go. That's what he was doing. 295 gold a minute. That's what he was doing. Now coming down with that monastery, looking to get out all of those all those religious units out. 73 villagers at the moment for Puppy Paw, 42 for Viper. So he's down by 30 villagers. But now Puppy Paw, he's got this nice little timing window. You can see he's going up to the third age, but looking to get all those upgrades as he does it. He's got the specialized pick yet to be picked up. Also going to be going double broad axe as well as wheelbarrow behind this. Bit of a late wheelbarrow. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Typically, you'd like to see the wheelbarrow come down a bit earlier than that. Now Puppy Paw going to be moving forward towards this position. I suspect the creep is going to continue happening with the wooden fortresses. You can see them coming forward. The spring emplacement is going to be looking to reinforce this position. 9 tiles of range on this bad boy. Looks like all these units going to get taken out. You can see the spring emplacement. How much damage does it do? I think 60? 61 damage. So almost able to one-shot a Chokunu. Chokunu trying their best to hold on. You can see Viper with the +1 armor in this scenario. Going to be able to negate every single one of the bit of damage that comes out from the Chokunu. Technically, it should be healing up. But now the battering ram going to be making its way around. Viper looking pretty strong at this early stage of the game. But keep in mind, the Chinese player, he is looking to hold on. And he is going to try and make his timing. Timing for the Chinese player, normally going to be between 25 and 30 minutes. That is your timing window for China to hit. Ideally, that's when your mass is going to be building up. We're going to be looking into probable nest of bees over towards this position, as well as why are there stables? Why are there stables coming out right now for Puppy Paw? What does he know that I don't know that he's going for stables? Normally in this position, you would be going nest of bees, springalds, and spearmen. Maybe palace guards as well. In fact, probably even more palace guards. Maybe like 80-20 palace guards to spearmen ratio. But this is very interesting. No granaries coming down. I apologize. Granaries and granaries, different things apparently. I didn't realize. I was uneducated all my life. But it is, yeah, not going to be going for those granaries. He's got a great little spot back here. I mean, there's so much space to be taken. But you can see he's starting to struggle for space, actually. Definitely not going to be an easy thing for him with regard to that space. But only got a few buildings back here. Looking to gather up that gold. Blacksmith going to be looking to get those upgrades. And now Sacred Site going to get taken here for Viper. His first Warrior Monk moves out. He'll be looking to capture relics after this. You can see there's 4 relics out on the map. So he's definitely got quite a few that he can choose from to open with. Looks like we've got no more Warrior Monks coming out, but Viper's position looking really good at this point in time. I gotta say, I love that high trade house, man. I am never gonna get over this high trade house. He's got the deer out here as well. This is just gorgeous. This is beautiful. This is next level stuff. And now we see those sacred sites are taken. Ladies and gentlemen, get your clocks out. 15 minutes and 38 seconds it was taken. 25 minutes and 38 seconds. That's your timer. Viper going to be looking to hold down this position in the middle. And you can see that at this point, China, they're going to have a tough time taking control. He's down on the low ground, and that's going to give him a significant disadvantage. If he wants to try and get up here, he's going to need to start thinking about trebuchets, going to need to start thinking about getting line of sight up here, but already the Siege Workshop going to be coming out for Viper. Viper could even be thinking about going to the Imperial Age and looking to get those further upgrades. But keep in mind, the Rus have been nerfed with regard to their Imperial, their high armory. It's not as strong as it once used to be. And Viper actually walling in the Relic. Very smart move. Look at that. Or rather, Puppy Paw walling in that Relic. Got to prevent that from going over to Viper, his opponent. And now Battering Ram coming down towards the south side, looking to cause a little bit of havoc down here. We did have the double hunt that was out here. At least I think it was a double hunt. I'm not 100% sure. Might have been berries. Yeah, it was berries. So you can see the berry patches were there. But now villagers going to be turning their attention towards the remaining deer here. Get on the deers. 5 deers coming up. Does Puppy Paw not real? Hey, Puppy Paw. Yeah. Puppy Paw's like, I got idle vills. Let me just make a mill. Wait a minute. That's not going to work. Mill going to be going down very, very quickly. Indeed, 50 wood. Going to be going over to Viper. He'll be happy with that one. And now we can see behind this. Is Viper thinking about doing a bit of an Imperial Age here? It could be the case. He could go for the Spasskaya Tower, actually. That wouldn't be terrible. Spasskaya Tower in the middle would be pretty decent here. That could be a potential option for him, but now going to be pushing forward, looking to try and take out a couple villages. He's trying to get a bit of a foothold in the middle of the map. Puppy Paw going to be holding on. We see the Knights moving up. Chokanu going to be coming out. No upgrades through for these Chokanu. Veteran Spearmen going to be coming in behind this as well. A lot of units now coming out for Viper. He's going to be looking to hold on in the middle of the map. I don't know whether he's going to be able to do it, but we can see the Nest of Bees going to be coming out down towards the south. He's going to have a tough time in trying to hold it. And now the Keep is going to get up, so we're going to need to see a response now come out from Puppy Paw, or rather from Viper, because Puppy Paw has managed to find his way to the water bowl. He is going to be able to hold this position, and now we see a Keep going to be coming out in response from Viper. Viper now looking to add in a second Siege Workshop. We see also, in addition to that, a Siege Workshop is now creating a Trebuchet. Viper behind this, 2 villages in queue. Still just a single town center. That is all he wants. That's all he needs. He doesn't need to go into the double TC. Doesn't need the Song Dynasty. Doesn't need any of that stuff. He is happy. He's 100 villages against 54, but he has got the tempo advantage. And Puppy Paw going to be looking to deny that right now. Puppy Paw going to be trying his best to take over the center of the map here, and that is going to be the question. The foothold has already been established, so that is a really good thing for Puppy Paw. Now he's going to continue trying his best to fight, because you can see it was so difficult for him to get up here, but he's very fortunate that there was a spot that was right here. It was the perfect spot for him to be able to put this Keep down. And now villagers down toward the south. Oh my lord, a big raid coming down. Looks like they've got their textile upgrade. Oh my lord, they don't have their textiles, but somehow they're managing to survive on one hit. Knights have got plenty of damage, but unfortunately it's not enough. Only 1 villager going down with that raid. Actually, I think it was, yeah, there might be 2 or 3 that are dead there. So we'll call it 4 villagers that went down in that position. But now Puppy Paw going to be forced to open the gate. He doesn't want to, but he's going to have to, because Viper is intent on coming in behind. And now we see Trebuchets beginning to trade off in the center of the map. Second Trebuchet out for Puppy Paw here. He's looking to take down the wooden fortresses of his opponent. More Trebuchets going to be coming out for Viper. No boiling oil just yet coming through for Viper at this stage. He'll be looking to get in that spring emplacement shortly as well. More wooden fortresses going to continue coming up. These guys are going to be able to provide a nice little cover fire on this sacred site in the middle, up towards the north. Viper with his crossbows just hunting, looming, looking. There were villagers down towards this stone outcropping. He manages to take out 2 of them, something that I missed. So Viper looking to try and take control of the entire map. Now going to be beginning to push in towards this gold vein. You can see barely 40 was taken off it, and now going to be able to push in on this position. And keep in mind, a lot of stables went up here, but as I said, it was a bit of a head scratcher. I'm not sure exactly what the intention was behind that. And now we see Greased Axle's going to be coming in. He's looking for a little bit of speed, and now that Keep in the middle going to have to go down. Viper's going to be able to push in towards these trebuchets. There's not a lot of units here. Nest of Bees got to wake up. Nest of Bees got to wake up. Nest of Bees, wake up, friend. Puppy Paw, he's got action all over the map. He's trying to defend on multiple fronts. You can see Viper pushing through, and now that Nest of Bees going to go down if it's not careful. He's making its way back, but the crossbow is going to be able to take it out, and all of a sudden the crossbow's looking good, and the trebuchet is going to be turning their attention towards this. The puppy paw all of a sudden got no gold. He's got no gold in the base. The base gold has completely gone, and this is where the tax was so important. We talked about this a little bit earlier. The fact that this tax could be coming in and providing such a great income for him, but now it's not. He has actually gone into the granary, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough to help him out in this position. He's got another gold mine up towards the north, but you can't help but feel Viper might even be aware of that and look to do some punishment there. Puppy paw going to be trying to hold on. Viper looking incredibly strong. Going to be coming in for a bit more damage now. He continues pushing in, and now we can see that the crossbow is going to be able to focus in on those veteran spearmen. All the way down the hill, it looks like Viper's going to be pushing Puppy Paw. Puppy Paw, in response to this, he's got the Nest of Bees out. Nest of Bees could be looking to fire down on these crossbows. They do a lot of damage. You've got to be careful of them. And now, look at how brave these crossbow are. These crossbow continue to push forward. Springald's on the backside. And now, Viper going to be looking to take the center of the map. Viper, with no intent on going up to the Imperial Age. No need for a Spaskaya Tower. Going to be chasing away more villagers. Oh, my lord. You just hate to see it. Puppy Paw, he is in absolute shambles at this point in time. Going to be dropping down a wall. There was no opening for him, and now these villagers managing to make it through. A couple of them going to be going down on the gate. That body literally being slung open by the gate as it closed. Yeah, there it is. What happened to that? What happened to that poor villager? He was over here. He got poof, over there. Oh, jeez. Viper going to be trying his best to hold on to this central position. Once again, another keep going to be going down. He's going to be keeping it up with the Kardashians. And now down towards the south side. I say towards the south side. It's more towards the east side, but looks 2k wood getting stacked up right now from Puppy Paw. He wishes he had enough villagers in the center of the map that were able to repair that keep, but unfortunately not going to be the case. Now Viper pushing down the mountain. Viper, keep in mind behind this, he's got that sacred site timer. 25 minutes is where he was going for, but Puppy Paw looking to try and hold on. It's going to be difficult for him. He's got the 2 town centers pumping out villagers non-stop. 114 villagers for him, 65 villagers for Viper, so almost double the amount of villagers, but keep in mind, Viper's got a lot of things going for him. He's got this sacred site giving him 100 gold a minute. He's got, I think, 2 relics? No, 3 relics? 2 relics. I think 3 relics? No, 2 relics. 3rd relic coming in. As well as this high trade house. 393 gold a minute. Wait a minute. When did that? Oh, did he? How is he getting through? Oh, he got up to the next tier. He got up to the next tier. 393 gold a minute right now. Wow, that is a lot of gold. 393 gold a minute coming in from the high trade house. So he's sitting on 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 gold a minute passive coming in just from the high trade house, relics, and sacred sites, and he's still got the 900th gold he can gather up. Tried to grab the 1000th gold, but it's not going to be the case here. Wow, this is incredible stuff coming out from the goat himself. He's going to be trying to hold on to this middle of the map, and I can't see any way the Puppy Paw is going to be able to break this. You can see he's moving up into position. Looks like a mining camp going to be going down. Bit of a long distance mine if I've ever seen one. He's going to be trying his best. He might be going in for this gold mine, but you can see he's struggling. 26 villagers down towards the south. They've sealed up this wall. Now going to be able to access that, and more villagers continuing to move forward. He needs to pull more villagers to the center if he wants to gain a foothold here. He's going to need to rebuild that keep, and now indeed the keep does go down, but he's got to be careful. There's not enough villagers here to take this out. The Trebs could look to fire it down and take it down very, very quickly, and we can see they do indeed take out the mining camp. Now going to be turning their attention towards this keep. Oh, it's my lord, it's going to be a struggle as Viper now looks to retarget it. We'll enter into the cinematic mode right now. I say cinematic, it's not really cinematic because I don't know if it's cinema that's really going to be helping out, and indeed that keep does go down. All the villagers going down. Viper going to be holding on. More villagers moving out. I can't help but feel you needed to bring more villagers to this party, and now he's looking to try and hold on. Nest of Bees on the backside, going to be firing it out. The Springald's moving up towards the hill, going for a bit of a kiss. The Springald's coming down the hill looking for a bit of a kiss. They get taken out before they get the chance to even open their lips, unfortunately, and now all those villagers on the stone mine going to be trying their best to gather up enough stone, but Puppy Paw looking to try and push this position, but keep in mind there's keeps up for Viper. He's trying his best to hold on. It is king of the hill right now, and Viper definitely seems to be fit for a king. I don't know if that works. He's got a crown for a king. Let's just put it that way. But now, all of a sudden, I mean, it is looking like we've got a little bit of a turn in the fight. Puppy Paw, he's managed to come out on top. He's got a lot of siege that's rolling in. He's got the 3 Nest of Bees, the 3 Springalds, and we hear that siren going off. You guys know what that siren means. That siren means that there's not long to go. 2 minutes until Sacred Site victory. He's got to get up on this hill. He's got to look to begin challenging it, and he might be in a bit of a position to do it. Viper going to be holding on. He's going to be looking to apply pressure. We see the boiling oil coming out right now. He's looking to try and hold this position. More and more spearmen going to be coming up on top of this hill, looking to try and come through. Puppy Paw is fighting his way up. up. More trebuchets. That's the word I'm looking for. Firing down on those keeps, and we can see the nest of bees really starting to build up in number now. He's up to 5 nest of bees. Where are the Springles coming out for Viper? That's a Mangonel Viper. You don't need Mangonels right now. You need Springles, my friend, because all of a sudden, now we've got a siege mass that's beginning to build, and slowly but steadily, Puppy Paw looking a little bit better. More spears continuing to come out. There are no men-at-arms. There are no, what are they called? What are they called? Palace guards coming out. And now I'm starting to worry for Viper, because all of a sudden the timing window has now been open. We talked about it a bit earlier. 25 to 30 minutes. That's the timing window for China. And all of a sudden they might be online. Now all of a sudden it looks like the keep gets cancelled. Viper, look at our whole position. You can see Puppy Paw's stone has been completely exhausted. He lost that keep. The trebuchets took it out before it could even come up. And this is the consequence of losing so many villagers. He needs to pull more villagers to the front line. Viper going to be trying. Look at all of the nest of bees coming out. Villagers getting pulled. Everybody is going for the center of the map right now. Viper's got to be careful. This is starting to get worrying. There's less than a minute to go. Drongo, you're going to start taking breaths, or you're going to pass out, my friend. This is getting real right now. Villagers coming out. Where is Viper? Viper is on. He's on the sacred side. Keep that in mind. Viper now going to be moving towards the middle of the map. But at the same time, we see that all the villagers are getting pulled. Look at the nest of bees. The nest of bees going in for the kill. This game is insane right now. Villagers moving forward. How many villagers is that right now? That's 45 villagers and an Imperial official. Even the Imperial official's out here. Everybody is out here. Villagers coming from all sides of the map. Everybody to the sacred side. Let the party begin. As long as Viper is standing on this sacred side, as long as he continues to hold it, he's going to be A-okay. He continues holding. He continues fighting. It looks like all sacred sides have been captured. Viper victorious. He moves on to the next round. Puppy Paw drops out. Fellas, check out Golden League. I'm telling you, man, these games are bloody good. You got to catch it 15 GMT this weekend. Be there or be square.